Hello all, welcome to my tutorial. So today we are going to learn about the AWS NAT instances. So first of all we will understand it why we need a AWS NAT guys. Okay, so for that I have simple architecture here. So I took it from the AWS website itself. So from the demonstration itself I got this architecture diagram. So here you could see that we have logged into the we have AWS connection is there here, and we have the VPC connection is there here, and in that under the VPC we have two subnets are there. So one is public and one is private. So if you want to learn about the NAT instances, first of all you have to understand that what is a VPC and what all the subnets is required. So for that I have already created the video. So just first watch the video and try creating NAT gates. Okay, let's go into this session. So first of all you should be having public subnet and the same time private subnet. So as I said earlier, why we need a first of all one NAT instances actually. So NAT instance will come into the picture. So when if you have launched your instances in the public subnet, so there is no point of going with the NAT gate. Okay, so because these public instances can able to communicate with the outside world, what are the package if you want to download from with the help of using M package, it can go to the internet, it can download the package. But when it comes to private subnet, so these private subnets will be having only the private IP address, so that these instances can able to communicate with the internal network but not with the outside. Suppose I have an instance are there, 3 instances are there here. So in these 3 instances I want to download one package like a one HTTP server, or maybe I want to do some upgrade on the OS, such kind of scenarios. So these private instances will not be able to communicate with the outside world. So in these scenarios, so NAT gates will be going to be work out. So what we are doing is, so with the help of NAT gates we are communicating with the outside world and we are downloading the packages what are we required. Okay, so that we are going to see right now. So first of all what we require is the basic requirement here. If you want to launch a NAT gate is, so we have to be create VPC at the same time public subnet and the private subnet, and the routing tables and IGW. Those things I have already explained in the before video, so that I am pasting the same video URL in the description of this video. So just go through that video and learn about the VPC and comes to this NAT gateways. Okay, so first let's create one NAT instance. Okay, yeah. So here, so AWS have already created predefined AMIs for us. So we will be going to use that AMI itself. So we don't have to go and create your own AMI. So here they have listed the AMI with the name of this Amazon AMI VPC NAT. So simply just copy this and paste it here. So not my AMS, so community AMIs. Okay, so you could see here Amazon VPC NAT HVM. So just select that. Now I'm just creating in storage.org. Okay, so I'm creating in a public subnet. Okay, when you creating a NAT gate, that NAT gate should be in a private subnet. If that maybe if you don't want to launch that particular instance in the public subnet, at least you have to attach elastic IP address to the particular instance. Okay, go and add storage. So give this instance name as NAT. So create one dedicated security group for this NAT. Okay, NAT-SG. First initially just allow only SSH, later we will be adding some security rules to this security group. Just launch instance. So just tell the key which key you want to create. Now we have created one instance, so that is a public instance. When you come and see here, you could see one NAT instance is going to be spun up. So let it be like that. So now go and create one private subnet. From this architecture, what we require is, so we have one NAT gate in here. At the same time, we need to have one private subnet to test it how NAT gate is working. So let's go and create one private instance. /4g. So I'm just taking as a private subnet. So give the name as private instance. Create the security group. So with the name as SSH and allow default port as a 22. So come back. Now I have the two instances are here. So what we will do is, let me log into the my NAT instance. So with the help of putty. So because here we are using putty because of we are working with Windows machine. Okay. Suresh PPK. Now let me go to the login to root. Now just install one package, install http. It has gone to the internet and it has downloaded the package, whatever the package we required, right? Now, so let me log into the host, whichever we created right now, private subnet is there, right? So for that, what we need to do is, it needs that particular private instance SSH, sorry, PEM file. So for that, what I'm doing is, with the help of WinSCP, I'm just copying this. So this is a NAT gate and this is a private instance. Now I have logged into the NAT instance and I'm just trying to log into this private instance. So if I want to log into this private instance, what I require is, I need a PEM file of this private instance. So for that, what I'm doing is, I'm just taking IP address of NAT gate, NAT machine, with the help of WinSCP, I'm going to copy the PEM file to this NAT machine. So this left hand is my Windows system files and right hand is a Linux host. Now let's go and see log into the host, do ls. So we have the file is there. Now do SSH. so -i and the key file name, so and ec2 user and the IP addresses. So go and get the IP address of your private instance. So you could see here we don't have any public IP address here. Okay. Now you can see here. So before that, internal IP address is 55.15.1.125. Now the private IP address is 55.15.2.106. Let's go and come and see here. So what is the IP address of your private instance? So this is the private address. Both are same, right? Now we have logged into your private instance. Let me go sudo of my private instance. So nothing is there. So the same way how we have installed HTTPD package in a public subnet, now we are doing the same thing now. HTTP and install FLY. See, it's failing to connect to the internet. So because of that, this particular instance is there in a private subnet. So it's failing to connect to the internet. So for that, what we need to do is, so we are going to do right now. Okay. Let's see here. So finally it has failed. It is showing a mirror, could not retrieve mirror list. Okay. Now let's go to VPC section of your VPC service. Go to your route tables. Okay, so these route tables I have already created. So just go to the my VPC video session. There you will get some idea about how to create the route tables. Now, so my public route table is, so this is my Suresh public route table. Now this is my private route table actually. Come to this route table. See, you could see here. So what I am doing right now is, so I came to the route table of my public subnet. I am telling that, so what are the destination is there, right? So my destination is my whatever it could be, anything it could be Google, it could be Gmail, it could be HTTP server, whatever it may be. So I'm giving as all zeros by /0. So I'm asking to transfer the traffic to NAT gate. Okay. So for that, what you have to do is just go and copy the instance ID of your public instance, NAT gate instance, and paste it here. So it is listing here. What I am telling here is just try to understand the concept here. Whatever you want to trying to reach from the private subnet to the internet, like now I want to download some HTTP package. So I don't know the particular IP address of that particular service of I don't know the IP address of HTTP server, right? So for that, what I'm doing is I'm keeping any kind of IP address here. So transfer that address to with the help of NAT gate. Okay, and just save it. And the next step, what you need to do is, so comes to security groups. Okay, and comes to NAT, whatever we have created, NAT SG. So, and this is a Suresh organization, right? NAT SG. So comes to inbound rules. Here in this inbound rules, what we need to do is add one type, and here what you need is all TCP. Okay, and get the subnet of your I have already know that subnet of my public IP address, sorry, private subnet. So 55.15.2.0/24 is the IP address of my private subnet. Okay, here what I'm configuring is I came to my NAT SG. So with the help of NAT SG only, I have with the help of this security group only, I have created my NAT instance. So in that NAT instance, what I'm doing is, so this is a source. Okay, this source can able to reach my it can be any kind of port. Okay, to reach my NAT instance. And I'm giving one more thing is ICMP also. Give ICMP. So give the same address. Save it. So outbound route. So this is enough. Right. Fine then. Yeah, these settings are enough to set up your NAT gate. Let me log into my private instance. Okay, sorry. Okay, now I have logged into my private instance. Do ping google.com. Oh, something wrong. Ping is not going. Let's try install some package. So when you're performing the root any M operations, you should be root user. Oh, something goes wrong. Let's go and check this. Now what we need to do actually is, so what are the instance you selected as a NAT gate? So for that instance you have to be stop source and destination checks. So this thing we have to be disable it, so because it's don't need to monitor anything, just disable it. And now log into your instance, public instance. So now do whatever you want to do. M update, sorry, M install. Hope so it will work fine now without any issue. Yes, it is working. Now it got installed. At the same time, do a ping google.com. So ping is also working. So these things are